Hello students, let us start the first chapter of our geography. India, size and its location. If I ask that just give one word to our country India, then which word you would like to give India according to its present status, situation or its historical background? Well, about me then I would like to give the word great. Really, India is a very great country, not only on the basis of human factor but on its natural factor also. In geography, there are two types of geography. The first one is the human and the second one is the natural geography. Our chapter first and the last chapter, population, is related to the human geography, in which we see that how much diversity, the human diversity is there, the political diversity is there in India. And on the other hand, chapter second, that is the physical diversity of India, drainage, climate and vegetation and wildlife. These are those chapters which shows that how much natural or the physical diversity is in India. These diversities are so much found in India that India is also known as subcontinent. Means the diversity found in the continent, that type of diversity, not only that type of diversity, but more than the diversity found in continent is found in India. So let us start our chapter. Okay, the first thing is, this is Earth. Now my question is that where India is located. Someone will say here is India, here is India and here is India. And my reply is that this is not India, this is North Pole. Then I am wrong or right? Or if I will say that this is South Pole, whatever. South Pole, North Pole. It is a round shape. Wherever we put our finger on a ball, we can say that particular place is there. So we cannot define that where a particular place on a round shape. For that, we have to know its longitudinal and its latitudinal extent. We will know the longitudinal and latitudinal extent of India, but before that let us know the size of India. There is a very famous phrase that it is in Hindi that Bharat is not a bona or na hi dana hai. Explain it. Means Bharat, our country India, is not too small, not too large. Explain it. If we see in area, then India is the 7th largest country of the world, but it has only 2.4% land of the total world. It is the second largest nation in population with 17%, 16.4% according to 2001 census, and now according to 2011 census, 70% population is lie in India. Okay, this shows that India is a big country, but if India is 7th largest country, the rest 6 countries are like this. This is Russia. This is Russia. Then the next second largest nation, third largest nation, China, America, Canada, Brazil and Australia, and this is India. So this is how we see that India is not a large country. The first 6 nations of the world are too much big nations, and the 7th largest nation is not a big nation. On the other hand, the whole Europe except Russian part comes in India. So this shows that India is not a small country also. This is France, Britain, Germany in compared to India. This shows that India is a big country. So this whole over thing shows that India is not a big, not a small country. If we see the area of India, as it is the 7th largest nation, then the total area of India is 3.2 million square kilometer, which is 32,87,264 square kilometer, which is 2.4% of the world's total land area, and 70% population, which is a 17% population of the total world, with second largest nation is 1 to 1 crore. So this is how we see that India is not a big country, not too small country. The next thing which comes is the area, population. The third point is land boundary. It has 15,200 kilometer long land boundary, which touches with Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh. And if we see its coastline, then it is 7,516.6 kilometer long, including Andaman Nicobar Islands. Now if this is Earth, and the same thing that where India is located, we cannot explain it. We can explain it if we know the longitudinal and latitudinal extent of a country. We all know the axis. It is like a nail of a tug. This is North Pole, the upper part, and the southern part is the South Pole, and the line which cut or divide it into two equal parts, or we can say 0 degree, is known as equator. So this is how we found equator. Now how much degree is this? 90 degree. So from 0 to 90 is this is 90 degree. We point out 0 to 90 degree here. Similarly this is also 90 degrees. So from 0 to these are 90 degree. Now we make a line and join same degree lines, same degree points like this. And this is same thing in the South Pole or the southern hemisphere also. So this is how we get latitudes. So this is how we have latitudes. These are the northern latitude, total are 90, and these are 90 latitudes of southern hemisphere. So what is the latitudinal extent of India? As we all know, it is from 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degrees 6 minute north. So the one thing is clear that India is in the northern hemisphere. So this is if this one is 0 degree, then this may be 8 degree and this may be approximately 37 degree. Now the thing is clear that India is in between here. But where? India is in the northern hemisphere, but where India is located, that we cannot say. This is eastern hemisphere, and we all know the longitudinal extent of India is 68 degrees 7 minute east to 97 degree 25 minute east. Means India is in the eastern hemisphere also. So it is in the northeastern part of the world. So 68 degree means somewhere here, and 97 degree east is somewhere here. So this is how we found where India is. It is located here. Here India is located. So this is how we know where, in which part of the world India is located if we know its longitudinal and latitudinal extent. Through this it is very easy to know that where India is located. Today in this part we just see that what is the size of India, what is this longitudinal and latitudinal extent. In the next part we continue it with the effect of its size with rest of the world and on India, plus the what is its location according to map and its impact. Thank you.